Buying a dirt bike with a $1,000 budget has not been as easy as I was thinking. You guys, check out this comment I just got on Lillian's video. Saul Luna says, I died at 250. I wonder how often somebody comments on one of our videos that they died and they actually just literally died. Probably like less than 50%, would you say? I'm just sitting here responding to comments and checking out analytics, and look at this. So apparently 80.3% of our viewers are male, 19.7 are female, which the math works out good there. So there's not any like freaks watching the channel or anything, which is fine. The majority of the viewers are 18 to 24. 54% come from the United States. Second is the UK, third is Australia, followed by Canada, and then New Zealand. Which doesn't sound like a lot, but New Zealand's a small country. So for them to be 2.5% of our audience is pretty cool. I love the international viewers, guys. It's really cool. I mean, to think that there's people that are watching your videos and getting to know your kids and stuff that are on the other side of the world that you'd never have the chance to meet, know, interact with. YouTube's really cool in that way. The disadvantage is that shipping something to them is it's a pain in the butt. We're trying to be better about growing merch. We've had requests, people are interested in getting merch, but I'm going to find out how much it would be to ship this hoodie to the UK. Hopefully not too much.
So it'd be about $113.
Wow. Well, darn guys, well over $100 just to ship a hoodie to the UK. At that price, I might as well just drive it there myself. That was at DHL. I'm gonna try the post office. I thought the post office is the most expensive, but according to the lady there, she said that they just do express items. So we could try the post office, and they have options for not express shipping. The other option, if that doesn't work, is I'll just find a printer there in Australia and in the UK and wherever, and then just give them the logo and say, here, you print it and then ship it. The disadvantage of that is there's no way for us to test the hoodies and the shirts first and make sure that the quality is good, but that could be an option. But stay tuned, that's in the works. We're gonna try to figure this out.
$24.50.
If I bring a box, it'll be $24.50.
Yep.
All right, well, the very helpful, competent gentleman at the post office said like 25 bucks if I provide the box. So it's actually doable. So hey, if you're in the UK and you want to get a hoodie, what is it, like $40 for the hoodie? If you want a $40 hoodie, so how much would that be? $40 for the hoodie plus, go ahead, 25, so you're looking at 65 bucks. So you got an extra 65 bucks lying around in the UK, American dollars of course, and you want a hoodie or a t-shirt, I think we can make that work. Notice a little bit of a bend right there?
Because it was like bent down, not really like to the side. It's bent
Oh, the sliding's bad. Yeah, those things folded way too easy. So you're gonna have to take your throttle off, take your brake off, your clutch off, and then this is a removable grip, so you could be able to undo that, slide it off, and then we'll put the stock ones back on for right now.
Okay, bye.
Alright guys, well, I hate doing this. I really like to try to keep the videos in order chronologically just because I think it's easier for people to follow. But we're gonna skip around a little bit just because I want to get this video out. I know a lot of people are asking about where the new dirt bike is, so I want to do a little bit of an update about that. What you can look forward to in future videos is I have footage of Luke crashing his YZ250 and bending the mica metal bars. So he's gonna repair those. We're gonna put the stock bars back on for right now, and then I'll figure out if we're gonna get a different bend, different mica metals or something else. But for right now, I'm gonna touch base on a little bit about the dirt bike that I'm gonna get for me. I'll just set it right here for right now. If you guys have been with the channel for a while, you know that 50,000 subscribers was my goal for a long time, and my idea was that I was gonna reward myself by buying a dirt bike for me when we hit 50,000 subscribers. And I've been kind of keeping an eye out and trying to estimate how long it was gonna take, how close I was, and December was a pretty good month for us. January it slowed down, so I didn't think it was gonna happen this soon. Honestly, we were doing like 1,000 subscribers a month. I figured like, okay, we at least have until summer. But last month, basically put all of my money into the kids riding, getting them better parts for the bikes, traveling, going to races and things, and then ultimately getting Mason a newer dirt bike and Lillian a dirt bike. So that's where all my money's been going for. I wasn't even saving for the dirt bike for me because I figured I had more time. What I didn't think about is buying Mason a newer dirt bike and buying Lillian a dirt bike would really help explode our channel, and we had a really good month last month. Got like 6,000 new subscribers, hit the 50,000 mark, and then almost immediately people are like, hey, where's your new dirt bike? We've been waiting. You're at like 50,075 subscribers. Why haven't you gotten it yet? How's it coming? Good? That's a shame. I think we'll take these bars and we could like hang them up in your room or something, because you really did a number on those things. So last month, our budget for dirt biking for the month was $1,800. And I was like, you know what? Okay, so this month, I'm just gonna spend all the money on me. I'm just gonna go buy an older 125. We're just gonna tone back the riding for the kids this month, and I'm just gonna spend all the money on me, and we're gonna get an older 125. But then Lillian reminded me that her bike needs new shocks, and she needed boots and a helmet. And then I remembered that I need boots and a helmet, and I don't want to buy a dirt bike and then just be broke and not be able to ride it. So I was like, you know what? Okay, so $1,000. I'm gonna see what I can find. I'm gonna try to find a bike that I could ride for $1,000. It's not gonna be my dream bike, but hey, I'll ride it for a few months, fix it up, sell it, try to make some money on it, and then work on getting a better bike for me eventually. At least that was the plan. Buying a dirt bike with a $1,000 budget has not been as easy as I was thinking. So here's what we're looking at. The first thing that I found is a 1994 YZ125. I had a 95 YZ80, so this year is really special to me. It'd be really fun to fix up. It's located a few hours away from me, but I shot the guy a reasonable offer. He accepted. I was making plans to go down and get it, and then he told me that his friend's interested in it, so he wants to hold off and see if his friend's interested. But then he's like, hey, my friend's got the bike, he's going through it. If he decides he doesn't want it, then I'll let you know. So I'm like, great. So if your friend goes through it, sees like it's got a bunch of problems, then I could get it. But I'm like, whatever, I think I still want it, but unfortunately now he's not responding to my messages, and I don't want to keep harassing the guy, so I'm moving on. The next bike, I found another 1994 YZ125 that is in better shape, but the only problem is they painted the plastic green. I like the frame. I really like the black frame. The bike looks somewhat clean. There's no tears in the seat, and I like the black frame. The downside, I don't really want to ride a Yamaha that is the same color as a refrigerator from the 70s. I know I can get new plastic, but I've looked into it, and just the gas tank alone is $200, so I don't know if that's going to be a good deal. Next, I got another one that I think I would be interested in, except for I would have to talk him down a little bit. He's asking 15 for what he thinks is a 96. It's obviously not a 96. XTZ, he doesn't even know what he's talking about. So there's that one, and then I just found this one today. Okay, so this guy only wants $600. He says it fires right up. He thinks it's a YZ250, but he also thinks it's a 95, which is obviously like a 92. So I'm wondering, maybe if he doesn't know what year it is, he may not know what bike it is. I can tell just by kicking it if it's a 125 or a 250. I want a 125, even though I'm a little overweight. The reason I want a 125 because I want to ride with the kids, and I don't want to be at a huge advantage. I don't want to have too much power where I don't have to rev it too much out of the corner and I could still hit doubles. I want to be able to have good corner speed in order to make jumps just like them. I want it to be as fair as possible for me to ride with my kids. So that's why I want to get a 125. What's up, Mason? Okay, so I'm gonna go look at this bike right now and find out if it is a good deal or not. So it's the 96?
95.
95?
They're fucking. Probably the most expensive part of it is finding chain sprockets.
Right.
Watch your toe on that pig. I got bruises on it.
Yeah. Well, that bike was definitely a 250, which, I mean, it's not exactly what I want, but, you know, if I'm not able to find anything else with my budget right now, that could be something that I could get for almost nothing, fix it up, and sell it and get a 125 later on. So he's asking 600, maybe I could talk him down to like 400. It's gonna need a new rear tire, it's gonna need a new chain, new sprocket, some TLC, and some work on the disc brakes. Disc brakes were rusted out. I don't know, I mean, maybe you could get the rust off, but it'd probably just be easiest just to buy new disc brakes. So all in all, I'd have a working bike to ride with my kids for less than $1,000. I could ride it for a few months, sell it, flip it, get a 125, a newer 125 that I want to train with my boys this summer. Good idea, bad idea, I don't know. What do you guys think?